puppies and such.
Yeah.
What else you? I guess I'm my and it started, I guess it's kind of just become a running gag. Is my first recurring role ever at Funimation was Bee the puppy in Dragon Ball Z, who gets shot in his very first episode.
Mark Orvik kills you.
Yes, Mark Orvik shoots me, and it was great because it was my first recurring role, and all of a sudden there was like 3 or 4 hate mails from parents saying, "I can't believe you shot a puppy on Cartoon Network." Well, watch tomorrow. It gets better. I promise.
Meanwhile, Cartoon's like, stick around. It's going to be a lot worse on Adult Swim, don't you worry.
But the bad guy is definitely punished for shooting the puppy, so, you know.
Morality tale.
Yeah, and I've also played Beck the dog in Beck Mongolian Top Squad.
Woo!
And Shoo Shoo in One Piece. And also that weird dog cannon thing in One Piece, whose name I can never remember. Thank you, yes. Yeah, I have done T-Rexes and dragons and yeah, which basically is just going and then they pitch it way down, so it sounds like only better. But the weird thing is when you're in the booth playing a T-Rex, you have to stand with the little claw hands.
Oh, by the way, I have a pantomime. My friends I used to do this. This is my imitation of T-Rex using the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Time passes. And then he runs out. Please remain seated.
And then I guess one of the other most fun, like, non-human things I've ever done, and I think I've used this little voice for a couple different creatures. It started in Dragon Ball GT. There were these creatures called the MoMA, I think. There were these bizarre, like, space caterpillar things that got hypnotized by the Para Para brothers into this rhythmic dance. And I basically just came up with it, like, kind of like a ripoff of the Predator noise, which is... It's hard to do when I, like, try. Just, yeah, weird throat clicking.
It's creepy up here.
Yeah.
It's really creepy up here. The doors are locked from the outside, I think. I mean, as you know, Cyberdyne, Skynet has become aware, so it's just a matter of time. By the way, Skynet, Cyberdyne, it's Apple. We're all plugged in, people, think about it. I got an i4 or whatever. Let's see, so I've done some talking aminals, like, let's see, Whitey and Shin-Chan, who sometimes talks, Camo and Nagama, who talks arguably too much, Babbitt in Koda-chan, and pitched up ever so slightly. Although it got to the point where, when I would record it, it would get, pitched up to make Babbitt even more cute and adorable. But it got to the point where, slowly, I could hit that pitch that they were pitching it up to already. So they said, you need to drop it down, because if we pitch that up, it sounds like... And so only dogs could hear it, and they hated it. They didn't like that shit, by the way. I ruined it for them. I did that. I did, gosh, what else? I've also played some random dragons, and there was a cat, I believe, in Suzuka?
Goro.
Yes, that was Goro, and other random critters. They call them critters in Texas. It's whatever. So yeah, that's my varmints. That's my brief pet resume. Yeah, good times.
So I guess, yeah, so that's our intro. I guess we'll open it up for questions about